Hi guys, so I'm here in my car again recording, and I apologize, but I feel like that's the only time where I'm actually alone, where I can record without someone making loud noises or whatever. So I'm in my car again. I apologize. I'm not driving this time, so that's good. I'm not driving this time. The workout today I wanted to do, because I've been seeing a lot of really interesting glute exercises on social media recently, and some of them I've never done. So I was like, why not put together an entire workout of brand new exercises to me? A lot of them included resistance bands. So yesterday I went out to TJ Maxx, which is where I work, and I bought a 3-pack of resistance bands for $5.99. So that was a really good deal. I was excited about it. And I'll continue to use them like all the time. So the purple one is very light resistance. Green is light resistance. And the orange one is medium resistance. I noticed that I used the orange one probably the most, since I'm not a beginner to fitness or whatever. I have some leg muscles, obviously, and so I don't need to use the very light, really, or the light, but I didn't know going into the exercises what it was going to be like, so I used, I think, the very light at the beginning of some exercises, and then light, and then medium towards the end. But overall, I really enjoyed the workout. Some of the exercises I can't believe I've never done before, and I love them, and I will probably continue to use them in my workouts. The resistance bands, just as a whole, I feel like really elevated some of the exercises to help isolate the glutes more, so I liked that. There was one exercise in particular that I probably will never do again. Maybe it works for some people, but I really did not enjoy it at all. But I'll talk about that a bit later while I'm doing the workout. If you guys have any questions, comments, concerns, you can feel free to email me or comment below. I really appreciate everyone's support. I hope to continue to be able to post new videos for you guys every week. I'm trying. But yeah, I hope you really enjoy the workout. So this first exercise is actually the exercise that really inspired me to do this workout in the first place. It's a walking squat with the added resistance band. I've seen a lot of people doing them. You just put the resistance bands right above your knee, squat down, and do a side step basically. For all of the exercises, I did 3 sets of 12. That way I got a really balanced workout from it. I will say I went too light, obviously, on the first set because I wasn't sure how I was going to feel with it. So I ended up using the medium resistance band. Overall, really great exercise. The only thing I'm going to say is that I noticed it worked my quads more than anything, which isn't a bad thing. Like, you definitely need to work your quads. I feel like the emphasis lately has been so much on the glutes that people forget you should even work the quads. But I got a really good burn in my quads, felt it in my glutes a little bit, but definitely overall felt it most in the quads. This is the last set here. I also noticed that I was able to get a really good range of motion, and I think that was because that resistance band really forces you to go all the way down. So that's something else I liked about it. Definitely continue to use this one in some of my workouts. This exercise is just a leg press with the added resistance bands around the ankles. So what you're going to do is you're going to put the resistance band around your ankles. You're going to put your feet in a nice wide stance. Push through the heels, obviously, with any glute exercise. That's what you want to do. I loved this one. I really felt like it pushed me to go deeper into the movement, and also I feel like I could lift a lot heavier than I actually did. I only put 45s on each side. I definitely could have doubled my weight and still been successful. I also recorded another set, but because of the lighting, I'm not going to be able to put it in the video, but I promise I did do 3 sets on this exercise. Definitely one that I will add in my workouts. Okay, so this next exercise is a hyperextension with added weight. Normally when I would do a hyperextension, I would do a full range of motion. I would go all the way down and all the way back up, and that's really going to put an emphasis on your lower back muscles. So today I really wanted to focus on my glutes, so I limited that range of motion, really contracted the glutes on the way up, paused just really briefly at the top, and really squeezed the glutes. Overall, I really enjoyed this exercise. Obviously, you're still going to feel it in your lower back, but I just really feel like it's a good exercise to kind of add some mass into the middle section of your glutes. I've done a leg day since this workout, and I added it into that leg day as well. Overall, really great exercise for the glutes. Okay, so this next exercise is really interesting. Basically what you do is you get on a Smith machine and you put the bar on one shoulder and you just do a squat with it like that. You're going to notice in this video for this exercise I did 6 on each leg, and that is because my particular Smith machine at my gym is slanted slightly towards the mirror, so the leg that's on the inside actually has to work a little bit more than the leg that's on the outside, so I wanted to really even out both legs. So if you have a Smith machine that just goes straight up and down, this exercise I feel like would be perfect for you. Unfortunately, the one at my gym is not, so I feel like it's probably not the best exercise for me to do in my gym setting. However, I did really feel a good connection in my glutes, and I would have definitely done this exercise in more of my workouts if my Smith machine was a little bit different. But overall, I really felt it in the glutes a lot. I feel like it is a good exercise, and like I said, I would continue to do it if I had the correct equipment for it. And I was able to do, I did 10 pounds on each side on the first set, and then the second and third set I did 20 pounds on each side, and I felt like that was a good weight for me. This next exercise is really interesting. I've seen it probably on Instagram for the past year, and I remember doing it one time like 6 months ago, but I didn't remember exactly how I felt about it. Basically, you're going to grab a mat, and it's going to be on the Smith machine. You're going to basically put your butt back towards your heels and thrust forward with your hips. And I'm going to be honest, I really hardly felt it in my glutes at all. If anything, it hurt my knees. And so maybe it was just the way I was doing it, I don't know. But I probably will not do this exercise again. I was able to even put 35 pounds on each side, and it still didn't work for me. So again, this may work for you. It did not work for me, unfortunately. Okay, so this is the last exercise of the workout. It was really hard for me to not do anything like deadlift or anything, so I wanted to add in a hip thrust. I've seen a lot of girls actually add the resistance bands, and I had never done that. So I went ahead and added the light resistance band for the first set. I'm doing 95 pounds on the barbell. Again, 3 sets of 12. Overall, really loved it. I felt like the resistance band made me go again into a fuller range of motion. I felt like my form was pretty good because of the resistance bands. I used the medium resistance band on the second set for a little bit more added resistance. And again, yeah, I think hip thrusts in the first place are a great glute exercise. I really enjoy hip thrusts in general. Here I added the medium resistance band with the very light resistance band just to add that little extra because I felt like there wasn't enough resistance for me. So yeah, I could have probably even done 135, 155 on the barbell and been good to go. Again, I didn't know how much weight I should lift since this was my first time using the resistance bands. But overall, yeah, definitely enjoyed this one. Anyway, that concludes the workout. I really hope you guys enjoyed it. Thank you so much for watching.